And now let's get on back to that story that I was telling you about at the top of the hour, the severe weather that's moving across the country. More information coming in and brand new pictures. Parts of Denton, that's in North Texas, especially hard hit. That community is trying to recover in the wake of a destructive twister. And there's massive flooding. Here's a look at a water rescue that's going on right now. Okay, so now we've switched from the brand new video to live pictures. We're going to bring in Will Carr, but I want to keep these pictures up for just a second if we can. Take me out. Put the pictures back. Will, we're watching these pictures. This is Denton, Texas, and I want to skip ahead a little bit in your reporting and get your point of view, because I know you were caught up in one of these storms. Tell me what you experienced.
That's right, Harris. You know, it's sunny where we are right now, but there's dangerous weather playing out all across this region. A tornado actually touched down in Denton a little bit earlier today, and for the past couple of days, all across this region, it has been raining nonstop, just pounding this area. So a lot of people think that they're safe, and what you're watching play out right now in Denton is where people think they're okay, but within just a matter of seconds, the flash flooding starts because it starts raining so hard, and they get caught in a very dangerous situation. And the first responders have to get out there and try to save them as quickly as possible. We've seen this over the past couple of days, just so much rain so quickly. It's easy to imagine how this could be playing out in Denton right now.
All right, and that perspective is so helpful. So I've looked down at the Associated wires now, and here's what the Associated Press wires are saying, that this is the town of Crum, and that the Denton County Emergency Services chief says that they are in the midst of a helicopter rescue. People caught in those rising floodwaters, Will, as you described so detailed just then, because you've been through this just recently. I want to move on now to the area where you are, because you're in Cisco.
That's right. And one thing I'll add to that real quickly is that a lot of times people's attention go to the tornadoes that come with this weather, but the flooding is just as important to pay attention to. On your cell phone throughout the past couple of days, we've gotten several flash flood advisories. The National Weather Service says if you get one of those, go home, stay safe if you can. Now, we're in Cisco, and this is where a tornado hit last night. Behind me is a home that was destroyed. 7 homes were destroyed here. One woman was inside of that home when the tornado hit. She passed away. The tornado also killed several cows on her property. The National Weather Service was out here a little bit earlier today, and they determined this was an EF3 tornado. That means that it had sustained winds up to 165 miles per hour. And we spoke to Rhonda Phillips a little bit earlier. She lives pretty close by. This tornado destroyed a barn that was built by previous owners on her property 100 years ago. It destroyed it in just a matter of seconds.
What they helped build is just gone in a matter of seconds. It's heartbreaking, but we're good. We've survived it. We'll clean up and still make this a place that's pretty one day.
One quick story I'll leave you with, Harris. We were in town getting lunch. A woman walked in. She said she wanted to buy sandwiches for 5 or 6 men who showed up on her property to help clean up the property. She was very emotional, and when she got to the cashier, another resident jumped up from his seat. He slapped his credit card down, and he simply said, "We got you." That's been the mentality that we've seen across this area all day long, Harris.
All right, I want to bring back those live pictures if we can. I'm learning the Denton County Emergency Services chief is now saying that they've had to do this multiple times. These helicopter rescues, these are live pictures in the town of Crum, Denton County, and that's located about 50 miles northwest of Dallas, Texas.